think culture is important not just to me, but to everybody. It's central to our lives. Culture brings people together. It's about shared experiences. It's about breaking down barriers.
And what we've got in Croydon that's different from elsewhere is we have stuff growing here, and we don't have to import it.
And here in Croydon, we have got the beating heart of culture here at Fairfield. But actually, what the closure period of Fairfield demonstrated is that culture is alive across the venue, and almost forced people to ensure that culture was thriving in every single part of the community.
What do you think are the best bits?
I think, like you said, the diversity. There are so many different types of people here. You can't walk down the street without seeing something new, you know. So I definitely find that with Croydon.
I think culture, like you said, is at the heart of what everyone does, and I think it's so important to people because it helps form your identity and makes you feel proud of where you're from.
Yeah.
And I think with Croydon as well, like you mentioned, when Fairfield Halls did close, I think a lot of organisations were kind of like taken aback because this obviously was the venue where they would do their thing.
Yeah.
But it made us like come together, be more innovative, creative, and looking at the different spaces in Croydon to figure out how can we still keep that alive.
But what would you say our big gaps are?
Well, for me personally, it's definitely music, as in live performances and like just small intimate gigs.
Yes.
I lived in Ireland for 10 years of my life, and I lived, you know, I would go into the pub and someone would just bring their instrument and play, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that, you know, we don't have enough musicians here.
Yeah.
But yeah, things like with Fairfield opening, I think it's quite exciting that they have like a venue that can hold small intimate gigs. So it's very exciting to see what will come.
It's a brilliant festival, the Croydon Nights Festival. I don't think that was happening before Fairfield closed, or it started to sort of coincide when it closed. You know, that's done phenomenal things for theatre and culture across the borough, and so many other things as well. But I just think of that as a real beacon of something that happened when Fairfield wasn't here.
Yeah, now it's here.
And that, you know, and that's a huge festival.
Yeah.
And there's so many huge events around the borough that actually they're not all dependent on this space, because we have got a borough full of culture.
And live music is something that it's bucked the trend of people, you know, going less to the cinema or less to the theatre. They still want live music.
No, I agree, because I really saw just a massive surge of energy when the Ends was here.
Yeah.
It was just so much fun to be around.
Oh, I know.
It was so cool.
It was really, really good.
I had my first big solo.
Oh, right, okay.
Theatre, and I even have like pictures of that, and it's nice looking back at the memory and remembering. I think the challenge, like you said, is bringing people back. I think it's reminding people that the space is still open to you, because sometimes maybe if you had an experience here, it was attached to a specific organisation, or you felt like the process to maybe do something here as well is quite difficult to do so. Making sure that the doors are like, knowing they are open.
I really hope that people, I mean, they already are doing, but I hope they continue to support the cultural offer. We had big numbers this year at Pride and Armella, for example. I want more people to come to that. I want those to get bigger. I want people to go to Fairfield to see the free stuff that's on at lunchtimes, as well as to go to shows and support our local venues and support the performances and come and be part of the audience. But also to take part as well. There's lots of opportunities in Croydon for people to participate. We have got lots of choirs. We have got lots of societies, so there's lots of chances for people to actually take part. We've got funding schemes, small-scale funding schemes at the local authority. We've got a cultural partnership scheme. We've got a community grant scheme. We've got people you can talk to come and see about supporting. You know, if you're an artist or you want to get something off the ground, we've got people to talk to and help with that. I just want to see that activity growing, really, and there's lots of opportunities. And if in doubt, and if people are not sure if it's one of those or in between some of those, just get in touch and ask.